Good morning, Wyatt. Look, he's coming to do chores with me today. We gotta head to town too. Big boy, huh? All right, we have gotten the chickens and the goats done. Now it's time to go check on pieces. Where you at, Wyatt? There he is. Time to go check on pieces because every morning we're kind of on piglet watch. We never know if she's gonna have babies or not, but we're gonna feed her, see if there's any piglets. I don't think there is, and then head to town. Good morning, piggy pigs. Hey, Big. Hey, Big. Little babies. Let's go. Okay, the deed is done. Now it's to town we go. You know when one secret you get when you go to town, bright and early, and you're the only one?
Nothing.
Nothing. You usually can get snicks and treats because it's just you. Ah.
We made it home.
We made it home, didn't we? It was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hit up the Lowe's and the Chick-fil-A to get a little breakfast. So we got all kinds of stuff in here. You see mainly mulch, but there's other stuff. And that's what we're doing today. Now it's school time. You doing good?
Mm-hmm.
You promise?
Yeah.
You better be. All right, and it is my lunch hour, so I'm gonna show you what we're gonna try to do. All right, see all of these beautiful plants right here that are very much needing to get out of their pots and into the ground? Yep, that's what we're planting. And we're gonna plant it, whoop, up and over the pallet trails, over here. If I can find room, that is. I just realized that those trees are right there. But I am going to till this up, and Jen wants it to be not like I normally would do it. Let's say that, not a straight line, not a straight row. She kind of wants it curved and like a walking path kind of thing. So I don't have enough mulch to completely cover up all of it, and it's different mulch. So this mulch is actually just straight hardwood, and no color enhancements or anything like that, basically because it's gonna be on our plants. So the difference with all of this is it's just in walkways. It's not actually touching any of our plants, so it's safe to use. But since this is gonna be in ground, you don't want that colored mulch seeping straight into the soil that your plants are absorbing the nutrients from. So this is gonna be just cypress that we do here, and I'm really trying to think on how I'm going to do this bad boy. I don't know, she wants it kind of curvy, so I gotta figure that out. Wish me luck, folks.
What's up, y'all? So I'm standing back here at the back of our garden, which we tell you all the time. We actually wish that we had flipped the garden and this had been the entrance, but it worked out the way it did. I love it back here. It's kind of like the secret garden spot. The woods are to my left, complete woods. We have not cleared that part of our land yet. And we are going to try and create somewhat of a small cottage garden type thing. It's not really going to be a cottage garden, but we're going to till it because we do till. We have a tiller. We're going to line it with weed tarp, and then we're going to put all those new plants that we got in the ground. And some of them are herbs, some are perennials, some are annuals, some are just beauty, hydrangeas, rose bush, fun stuff. We've got some roselle, it's red roselle, which I'm really excited to use. All this stuff came from Northern Bell Farms, and when she gave it to us, I knew we had to create some kind of new place to put it because there's not room in our garden. So the plan is to make it really pretty back here, maybe put a little cute table and chairs, and just have like the secret garden back here. Ideally it would be where people could see it, like in the backyard or outside the door, but we have just completely used this backyard to a T. Like there is nothing left except this area. So this is where it's gonna go. But I'm excited about it. It's gonna be really cool. So Zach's coming with the tiller. He's gonna get it tilled up. We actually moved the fire pit, which I'll show you. So that's where our keyhole fire pit was. We did a lot of cast iron cooking on it. Some of our lives were there. It was a really fun time to hang out. We can't really hang out and have fires back here anymore because the expansion that we did is so close. So we got a different fire pit that's back there at the campground. So it was time to get this old junky mess out of the way. So Zach got that done. And we're gonna have a mix also of some blueberry bushes, and our fruit trees are back here. So it's plenty of room, and I think we've got it spaced out well and planned out well. So we're just gonna take you along and hopefully show you how beautiful it becomes and transform this little area. So have fun with us.
So I went to Lowe's, as I think I've mentioned like 25 times in this video, and I found this weed tarp. It's a little bit better. It's what you see most people using style. It's called contractor woven. It's a pro mat. It's really wide, which I've never seen one this wide. Usually they just come in like roll length. So that's really exciting. It's really cool. We're gonna try it out. We've got like 4 different weed tarps, but this one's supposed to be one of the better ones. And it has like guided lines and stuff, and how fancy is that? But we're gonna put this down really everywhere back here because we're gonna mulch it all in and make it all nice and pretty. But I don't think I got enough for the whole thing. Originally, we were just planting these things, and we wasn't doing the whole thing. I found that out after I got back from those. So I will definitely need to make another trip for more mulch. Yes. But let's get started. That's some good tarp right there.
Yeah.
So I found this huge box of pins on Amazon, and you get a bunch of them. Let me see if it says how much. 100 of them, and it was super cheap. A lot better than what you find at like Rural King or Lowe's. I'll link them down below, and they're much bigger and heavier too. So if you're in need of them, like I always am, I put rocks and stumps in all my weed tarp because I never had these things.
Okay, we've got the weed tarp down. Now we've got the garden helper. Where's Wyatt? Is he not coming?
I don't think so.
I'm telling you, he said he was gonna help.
I know it. I know it.
He did wake up early and go to Lowe's with Zach, and he fed the animals this morning, and Raylan was sleeping, so I guess it's her turn. So we got the weed tarp down, and now we're gonna get everything planted. So first, we're gonna plant 2 Chinese peonies. And they're gonna be really, really pretty. We're gonna plant them here on the end.
What is that right there?
That?
No,
This?
no. What is it there? You see that?
That's a little beetle.
Can I get it? Did you know he can bite?
Girl, you worry about bugs too much. You know it?
Well, you know. They can bite.
Well, for a girl that has a worm farm, it's very weird that she has such a fear of other bugs. All right, there you go. Just shove it in. Okay, come here. Grab it with me. Put it in this hole. There you go. Very good. Good job.
Peony.
What do you think?
Good.
Good.
2 peonies in, now 1 roselle. That's my favorite.
On you. Take that back.
Lordy day.
Look who joined. Say hi, Wyatt. You gonna help us? Kinda. You're hot. Very hot. I'm hot too. If you need me to do anything for you inside, let me know. I'll go with you.
Mommy.
Hey, babe. Babe. Sounds like the kids need me to help them get their swimsuits on.
Yeah, that sounds fun. It's hot.
I'm gonna go help the kids inside in the air condition get their swimsuits on. They have to have my help. They can't do it by themselves. Somebody's got to bite the bullet and go inside.
I'll do it. Shoo, Betsy, it's a hot one up out here. Everything is now planted, thankfully. And now I'm gonna go ahead and get the mulch on it. I've still got a lot to do out here. As you can imagine, building a whole new space, and especially if you want it pretty, it's not like an hour job, which is about all I had today. So I'm at least gonna get this mulch down, and then tomorrow I'll come in and do over here where the blueberry bushes are, get all this weed tarp down and start getting some mulch on that. And then I gotta work in the tilled garden because we have elderberries that we're gonna put in there. But at least I can get the mulch that I have down on a lot of the plants. So what is that? 2, 4, 6, 7 of them in the ground, and it's gonna be super pretty. So I'm excited. It's too hot to continue to do more after the mulch. All right, I have used all the mulch bags that I have, and it got quite a bit of it done. But there is still quite a bit that needs a little bit more. I went down here and I put some on this one because that's where the hydrangea was, and I wanted to make sure it was covered. But that was 14 bags. It did quite a bit, and I love that color. I'm almost wishing we did that color all through the garden instead of the black, but the black's still pretty. But this is nice. At least it's safe for the plants, and we're gonna be good. So today, while you watch this video, you're probably like, why in the world did they do that in the heat of the day, sitting there struggling, all that good stuff? Why do they do that? Well, as most of you all know, some may not, I do work a full-time job. Obviously, I'm working from home now, and it looks like for the foreseeable future, I will be 100% work from home, which I love, and that's great. But I do have that responsibility, and Jen also does the homeschooling. So when we have that early morning stuff, like when Wyatt and I went to Lowe's, like that's when I like do the town thing and make sure that we have the stuff that we need. And then in the evenings, like the late evenings is when we have our family time. I can't do much during the day because my work is very demanding. And the biggest thing is for you all to understand is, yeah, the heat is rough, but I'm not, and Jen's not gonna let the heat stop our dream and stop our goals. Because yeah, I would much rather prefer to do it in the morning or the evening, but it's kind of hard to do that with the current life situation that we have. But I'm not gonna let it stop us. I'm not gonna let us not do something just because it's hot. I'm not gonna do something because I have a job. We're gonna power through and we're gonna get it done. Yeah, it takes a little bit longer because you gotta take a few more breaks. You can't just power through and work as long as you normally would. But we are determined and have a fire in us to make this life. And so I'm gonna do whatever I can to be able to work just in the mornings and just in the evenings and not have an actual job at some point, but that day's long down the road. But I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you like it. I think it's just nice to keep adding to the garden. I'll always expand, always do that. And now it's time to cook a little dinner. And I'm getting back in the pool with the family. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, shoot them down below. I'm so happy we finally got these plants in there. And remember, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do so below. Comment down below and tell us some of the things that you do with these kind of strange plants that are not annuals, that don't just go in your garden. And remember that we love y'all. Keep chasing that dream. Till the next one. Bye.